Hey, welcome to Slay Spire. Today playing the daily challenge for August 11th, 2025. The character is the Watcher and the modifiers are Curse Run. Whenever you defeat a boss, become cursed. Your strong relic is replaced with Curse Key, Darkstone Periapt, and Duvidol. Control Chaos start with Frozen Eye. At the start of your turn, add 10 random cards from the bottom of your draw pile. In binary, card awards contain only 2 cards, so this might be a tough combination. I see Peltzer doing really well though with 1530. That's a great score. Let's see Mike here, 1398 too. Let's see what I can do here. So first we start off with Curse Key, gain energy at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest to obtain a curse. Darkstone Periapt is whenever you obtain a curse, increase your mixture by 6, and do it all for each curse in your deck starts come with 1 strength. I also started with Frozen Eye. When viewing the draw pile, the cards are now shown in order, so I started with 4 relics already. That's kind of nice. Alright, 2 elite paths, multiple of them. If I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, just 2 crush mark rooms. If I go in the middle and then turn left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 early ones, a 4th one, and that's it. If I stick on the right, that's 5, 6 total. And if I go on the far right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, so the best path is to get to this elite and then turn right. Okay. Alright, do I want to start with Eruption? Why not? I am guaranteed to deal 36 damage next turn, so might as well do that. Okay. Alright, Bowling Bash, Empty Fist. Do I want to Empty Fist? I wouldn't mind having more ways to exit Wrath, so let's take the Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here I'm losing 12 HP to get Dreamcatcher. Whenever you rest, you may add a card into your deck. I might consider that. I'm not sure if I need to. Let's buy all the potions here. Entropy Brew is great. Probably don't really need the Smoke Bomb potion there. Here I got the Cultist. Let's do Vigilance Strike. The Vigilance allows me to have more energy once I enter Wrath. Actually, and I can exit it with the Empty Fist. And that's enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, Foresight, Consecrate. I think I'll stick with attack cards, although Foresight would allow me to get to the Control Chaos cards faster. Let's take it. I can basically scry everything out of my deck and really quickly get to the Control Chaos cards. Let's try that, actually. Oh, I forgot I have extra energy. I could have played another attack there. Alright, Vigilance is fine. Let's keep that. I could do Eruption, Vigilance, Eruption, then this 2435. That's not enough, so I think I'll just do Eruption and Vigilance. Okay. Actually, that dealt night damage. 2 strikes would have been better. I think I can get rid of you and then do something like Brilliance, Cut Through Fate. Of Reality is fine. Empty Fist, and that is enough. Beautiful. Yeah, the extra energy does make things easier. We got a Swift Potion, which I'll take over the Smoke Bomb. I don't think I need a Smoke Bomb Potion there. Talk to the End is great. Weave is really good too, but I think I'll start with the Talk to the End. And then I was going to go left and then turn right, right? Okay. Alright, Lagavulin here. I definitely want to play Foresight and Talk to the Hand. I think I want to wait. Probably try to get to the Control Chaos cards as fast as I can. And play Vigilance. I don't mind doing that. Alright, Mental Fortress is interesting, so is the Like Water. Let's get rid of this. I guess I'm trying to set up good powers. Another Talk to End is really good too. Alright, let's do another Talk to End. Do I have another Worship coming up? Not really, so entering Divinity is not going to be easy. So yeah, let's just do Mental Fortress, Like Water, Nirvana. Okay. Every attack I play will deal 4 damage, and I have a little bit of block here. Let's get rid of these 2. Rush Out would have been interesting, actually. Alright, another Mental Fortress, not enough. Am I in trouble here? Can I draw a good card? There's a Protect coming up. Let me do the... yeah, let's do the Swift Potion here. Okay. Then do Protect, Like Water. Let's do Crush Turns first, and Like Water and Flurry of Blows. Okay. Another 18. There's a follow-up. Battle Hymn is actually kind of nice. Inner Peace is nice, too. So let's do free follow-up. See what the Inner Peace gives me. I can do Deceive Reality. And then next turn I'm not being attacked, so let's do Simmering Fury and Conclude. I could have considered playing the Battle Hymn. That may have made my life a little easier. Alright, Ragnarok is pretty good here. Let's play that while in Wrath. Okay. I had an Omniscience there. Did I have a wish? If I got a wish, I'll be sad. I didn't. Okay, good. Here, let's do Wheel Kick, and that's enough. Alright, perfect. This one had to use 1 potion, but I think that's fine. We've got Juju Base, normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in Crush Mark Rooms, and a Skill Potion, which is fine. Replaces the potion I just used. Prostrate and Meditate. Let's take the Meditate. That might allow me to bring back something useful. Remove Transform Upgrade. I think I have to always upgrade Eruption here. Yeah, very valuable, especially early on, right? Oh, did I have to leave here? Okay. Alright, here I got the Looter. Talk to the End, Strike, and Vigilance is enough. Okay. Oh, who's my final boss, by the way? Hexagos. Oh, alright. That changes things because I have an elite, so I might have to lose some HP. Let me do Eruption. Actually, while in Wrath, I think I should be able to lose HP very quickly. Let's lose a little bit HP now, though. Yeah, just to be safe. Okay. Alright, here, Study for an Influence. I might risk the Study to try to get combo out of the way, although that might be difficult with Control Chaos, huh? Got my first Curse Pain as well as Potion Belt. I'm pick up gain 2 potion slots. Very nice, especially with that Entropy Brew. I got Normality and Mummified Hand every time. Sorry, whenever you play a power card or a random card in your hand, because 0 that turn. Okay. Already got 2 powers. Highland might be difficult. I might want to go for collectibles. So here I could potentially stall, especially with the foresight. Should I try that? It's not the worst idea. Yeah, I think I'll speed this up. Let's try to get calm out of the way, especially if I get a second study soon. All right, yeah. So I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I realized it's going to be really hard to get combo with Control Chaos, so I was going to reload, but I do have an Omniscience coming up, so I played 1 card. Let's try it now, otherwise it's not going to work, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So the Omniscience is 8, and then I play something twice. Okay, so this is going to be 9. That's going to be 10, 11, 12, 13, I believe, right? Just to be safe, let's play something that would give me more card draw. How about Inner Peace? Okay. And then how about something like... probably not Fasting, right? Can't decide anything with more card draw. Third Eye? Yeah, sure, let's do Third Eye, okay. I think that's 14, right? I hope I calculate that correctly. All right. Get rid of all of these. Okay. All right, and then I'll do, let's see. I think I can do Cut Through Fate here safely. All right, get rid of the Consecrate. Do Empty Mind. So I think this should be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I hope I didn't miscalculate. Just to be safe, let's play a bunch of more cards here. And then I think at one point this should be enough, right? Yeah, I feel like I have played enough here. Alpha, another Fasting to play a signature move, which I can't. All right, fine. I'm pretty sure I got a combo here. All right, got a weakness potion, which is nice. Wave the Hand, Master Reality. Master Reality would be great for Control Chaos cards, but I might go for Popper, so let's take the Wave the Hand. Okay. And then here, let's definitely fight the Gremlin Knob. That I don't think should be too much of a difficulty, although I started with Eruption, which is annoying. Play the Foresight. Okay. Now, being a Wrath might be dangerous. I do have an Empty Fist. That might come in handy. Still have to defend against 14. Is there anything useful? Actually, there's a Talk to the End coming up. Let me draw that first. Play that. Wave the Hand might be good for the weakness, but I do have a weakness potion instead. That might be better. So, wait. 6. I still can't defend unless I play the Vigilance, right? I might have to do Vigilance, then Empty Fist. Then play 2 strikes. That is still... Actually, with the weakness, it should be enough, right? Yeah, so I can do 1 strike and then another strike. Okay. I just need 14 damage. That seems doable. Get rid of all of these here. Yeah, Carve Reality and the Smite is enough. Beautiful. All right. Actually, I guess... wait, why did I waste potions? This one doesn't count against my perfect. That was a mistake. We got Shovel. You cannot dig for relics or red sites. Yeah, if I didn't perfect this one, it wouldn't have cost me anything. Let's take Windmill Strike. That might allow me to get Overkill in some fight, too. Alright, got the Spike Climb here. Let's do, yeah, might as well do Study, Windmill Strike, and a regular strike. Here, I do want to drop down to 23 HP, right? Because it's likely I'll perfect the next boss there. Elite, I mean. Regular strike, and, wait, can I drop down to 23 if I just play another card? Yes, beautiful. Okay, yeah, so I dropped down to 23. Now I can just target this guy. Get rid of these 2. Just deal enough damage with Eruption. Can I get another attack? Yep, beautiful. Alright, no troubles here. Flying Sleeves, Talk to the End. Is there a reason not to go for Collector Mooses? I have Curses, it's likely I'll get Collectors. Binary does make it harder, but I think I will go for Collector Mooses. Let's take another Talk to the End, especially because it's such a good card to have. Alright, Sentries. Oof, this one might be tough. Let me see what the skill potion gives me. Omniscience. Okay. Alright, I kind of want to do... Is there anything good to Omniscience even? Not really. There's a Wallop. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. So let's do Wave of the Hand, Talk to the Hand. 1. Then let's do Talk to the Hand 2. Then Foresight hits the Study. And then I can do Omniscience. It has to be the Wallop, right? I don't think I have a better choice here. Okay. Does apply weakness to these 2 guys next turn, which is very useful. Stuff the Entropic Brew for an emergency. A little risky to do Eruption here. Let me see if I can get something better, though. I do have Meditate, and if I can play... No, I need to play 4 attacks for this. Actually, I have a Defend, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so if I do Defend, then Eruption, then a strike. That allows me to be fully defended. I can exit Wrath, and... Oh, right, I don't have the wall up anymore. Let's risk the Eruption, sure. Okay. I'm hoping I'll be able to get some good attacks. There's an Empty Fist, that might be helpful. I can only play 3 cards, so, but yeah, strike alone is not enough. Alright, let's do Eruption. Strike, and then Empty Fist, or what is the situation next one? Next one I can fully defend, yeah. So let's do that. That way I'm not in Wrath anymore. And then here, yeah, this is fine. I can do Defend, Swivel, Establishment. I could have... Oh, actually, I can play this Thief Reality, because Establishment will the power. I should really appreciate if I'm fine hand more. This is fine if I can play the signature move. Yes, I can. Beautiful. Alright, we got Ancient T-Set when we enter Rest Size. I'm next going with 2 extra energy. Wreath Flame, Bowling Bash. I don't think I need Wreath Flame. Let's take the Bowling Bash. And then here, yeah, I don't think... Is there anything I need to upgrade? Anything else I need to upgrade? No, I think I can safely take the relic here. Got a Recalcum if you injure him without block. 8/6 block. Not bad. Alright, Hexaghost. Talk to the End is a great way to start. I can play everything here, right? Okay. 12 incoming. Alright, so I have Vigilance and Defense. That's good. Let's do Vigilance, Defend, and Foresight to play the Strike. Okay. Another 6. Another Talk to the End is pretty good. And I got some good attacks there too. I can only play 3. So 1, 2... Yeah, I think I can do Talk to the Hand, Eruption, and then Empty Fist. Okay. So I don't have to deal with the curse anymore, which is good. Meditate, Windmill Strike. Yeah, I think this is fine. I do have an Insight. Let's do Wave the Hand, Defend, then Insight. I do need 1 attack here. Beautiful. And then, yeah, let's Meditate back. How about the Eruption? Okay. So I just have to hit next turn after I won't get attacked anymore. Prostrate is fine. Yeah. So here, let's do Eruption, Prostrate, and then I just need 1 more attack. I don't think I'll do Empty Fist. Let's see if I get something better. I could do Empty Mind, but I kind of want to stay in Wrath if I can. Yeah, Prostrate works too. And then let's do Flying Sleeves. Okay. Alright, so here I'm not being attacked. There's a wall which I don't need. Another Talk to the End should be amazing. Let's grab that. Alright, let's do Talk to the End. Windmill Strike is not enough to get overkill yet, and I think I'll save it. Let's do Reach Heaven instead. Okay. Windmill Strike is 42. And I have a Tranquility, right? So I can exit Wrath whenever I need to. Get rid of all of these. Okay. Yeah, a little too late for the beta. Let's do Sash Whip. I don't think I can defend, right? I would need to play way more attacks, which is fine. I'll do Tranquility, then Flurry of Blows, Inner Peace. Okay. Battle Him is nice. Let's do that. Then Halt, Empty Mind. I might as well play the beta. Who knows? And then Foresight. Let's play the Flurry. Rush Down 1, Rush Down 2. Alpha. And then, you know what? Let's wait for the Minimal Strike to get slightly better. 8 incoming. Actually, this might be enough, right? Because I have both the Through Violence and the Window Strike. Beautiful. Alright, perfect. This one we got an Ancient Potion. What's the curse I got there? That is a Unique Clumsy. Fine. Omniscience Wish. I was going for Pauper, right? Very tempting, but I think... Yeah, I think I'll skip both of these. Omniscience would have been great, but I'll have to remove it on Act 3. And, yeah, I think that's fine. So, Philosopher's Stone is a little annoying, and I already have enough energy, so I don't think I need more. Let's take the Violet Lotus. Whenever you exit column, gain additional energy. I think that's pretty safe. Gives me energy only in certain situations, and, yeah, again, I don't think I need extra energy in this case. 1, 2, only a 2 lead path. That's a little disappointing. Yeah, getting to this elite, I have to start on the left, get 2 early question mark rooms with an early shop, and then a 3rd... And 4th and 5th one here if I go left afterwards. Fine, fine. I could also have the choice of going for that shop. I feel like it's safe to save gold, though. Yeah, I think my deck is doing fine, and I can have a regular fight. Hopefully I'll get a shop in a question mark room. Alright, let's start with an Eruption and Empty Fist. Okay. Also a little disappointing by the end of Act 1, I only have 3 strength. Talk to the Hand, Defend, and... Actually, Defend was useless because of the Orichalcum, right? Another 20. Let's talk to the end again. Then Bowling Bash. Can I kill here? Yes, I can with a Window Strike. Beautiful. Alright, Sash Whip, Consecrate. Let's take the Sash Whip. Why not? I have the energy. And the weakness is always nice. Okay, so here, 15 incoming. That is annoying. Let me not play the Defend this time. Okay. Alright, I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. I think that's totally fine. Alright, another 10. Let's do Talk to the End, get this bird to the ground, and then I'll guess I'll do Empty Fist to be fully defended against the backline, and then I should be able to easily get rid of this guy next turn. Alright, 10 incoming. Should I just do something like... Yeah, actually, let's do Eruption, then Strike, and then Defend, and I'll Meditate back. Yeah, let's do Eruption again. Okay. Actually losing a surprisingly large amount of HP against the birds. I did not expect that to happen. Should I do... Can I get one of them on the ground? What is coming up? Yeah, let's try it. Let's do Eruption. Eruption Bowling Bash. Okay. Then Insight, Wave of the Hand, Defend 1, Defend 2, Foresight, and Strike. Okay, so I'm only losing 5 HP here, but I am in Wrath. I should be able to deal enough damage very quickly. Yeah, this should be enough, right? So, Wheel Kick and Sash Whip. Awesome. Alright, got a Power Potion, Fear No Evil, Flurry of Blows. I feel like I need more ways to enter Calm before I take the Flurry, so let's take the Fear No Evil. And then here, let's definitely fight. Although I'm a little low on AoE damage. Let's do Foresight, Study, Strike, and Vigilance. I also still have great potions, so I might consider using them. Alright, get rid of this. These are fine. Yeah, the Wave the Hand might be good. Let's do Wave the Hand, Talk to the Hand, then Bowling Bash. That applies a bunch of turns of weakness. Oh, and actually gets rid of Backliner. Beautiful. Let's also do Windmill Strike. Why not? Alright. Okay, and then here, get rid of this. I just need 8 more damage, which I can easily do with a Sash Whip, and then Talk to the End Strike. Let me see if I can get... yeah, 1 defend is good enough. Although, again, with the Orichalcum, I would have been able to get more block. Eruption is great here if I have enough damage. Yes, I do. Right. Okay, no troubles here. We got a Red Mask, got the Savage Combo. I have 1 weak to all enemies, an Energy Potion, and another Omniscience. Ooh, I have to take the Tranquility, but now I'm thinking maybe going for Pauper would not have been that bad of an idea. Or not going for Pauper, I mean. Yeah, I did get a Wraith Curse as well as Smiley Mask. The Merchant card remove service now always costs 50 gold. Okay, I can accept that. Then here I got the Cultist and the Chosen. Very poor opening hand here. Not much I can do. Let's not play anything to use the Orichalcum. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, so here let's do Wave the Hand, Bowling Bash. Yeah, might as well do Foresight, Empty Fist, and should I guess... Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. Already got plenty of weakness on the backliner. Okay, luckily I'm not being attacked. Let's get rid of the defensive cards here. Let's just do Strike, Sash Whip, and sure, let's do the Study. Okay. Another 12, another Talk to the End. That's nice. Let's do Talk to the End, Fear No Evil, Strike. Let me see if I get maybe... Oof. If I do Eruption, I will gain energy back, allowing me to play the Defend and Tranquility too. Okay. Still losing 1 HP though. Alright, 9 incoming. This is fine, I guess. Let's do Strike, Nirvana, Vigilance, and then Meditate. I think I'll bring back the Eruption, because I think I don't need much to be able to kill with it now. I am being attacked. There's a Wallop. That's useful. Let's do Eruption, then Tantrum, and Tantrum is enough with all the extra strength I have. Alright, Empty Fist number 2. Let's take it. Halt would have been interesting too. Okay. Alright, here I got the Gremlin Leader with its minions. There is a Bowling Bash. That is enough to get rid of one of them. Let's do Eruption, then Bowling Bash. It's a shame to use it. Yeah, let's Bowling Bash. No, let's play it safe. Let's get rid of the minions. Increase the chance of not being attacked. Yep, I got lucky there. Beautiful. Let's do Talk to the Hand, Strike, Fear No Evil. Alright. And then here, Empty Fist is 26. That is 56. Very close to, but not quite enough. Boy. Let's get rid of this guy here. I'll do Windmill Strike you, then Empty Fist you. And now, can I deal 34 damage? There's a chance I'll get attacked. Nope, I'm luckily not being attacked. That's beautiful. Strike, Foresight, Meditate. Let's bring back the Eruption again. Okay. And now next turn I just need 26 damage. That seems very doable. Get rid of these two. Yes, I have the Eruption and the Empty Fist. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. Got a little close. If I got attacked in the last turn, I might have been in trouble. Luckily I didn't though. We got Vajra Sage come with 1 strength, an Explosive Potion, and Carviality. Solid attack card. And then going this way for the next elite, right? Okay, here's curse number 5, Shame, as well as the Mob Bank. Whenever you climb a floor, gain 12 gold. No longer to spend any gold at a shop. Okay. It's a shame, though. I do want to spend some gold at a shop. Here I got Courier, the Merchant Restore cards, relics, and potions, and all prices are reduced by 20%. That actually makes me feel better of going for collector bonuses. And here I got another Pain and Tiered Road Locket, Surge Combat Calm. Very beautiful together with the Vital Lotus. Yeah, okay. Got a string of some really great events and relics. Alright, unfortunately, there's not much I can do here unless I want to drink all my potions, which seems a little wasteful. I think I'll just take the L here and just give up. I would have had to grab a block potion with the Entropy Brew. I'd rather save it for a boss fight. Let's Talk to the End, Bowling Bash, Double Defend. Okay. Frail too because of the shame, right? 21. Let's do Wave of the Hand, Eruption, Strike, Defend, Windmill Strike, and Empty Fist. Okay. That's almost enough to carry already. I just need 12 more damage, which I can easily do here. Beautiful. I got backup preparation. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Sands of Time, Sash Whip. Didn't I already have a Sash Whip? I thought I did. Yes. Okay, let's take a second one then. All right. Let's dig here one more time to gain Damara. At the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Okay. And then going on the right. No, let's... it's a little risky, but let's skip the shop, especially because I'm a mob bank as well. So here, I didn't get... Wait, did I get overkill? I don't think I did get overkill, but I do have the... what do you call it? The Windmill Strike. So I don't think I need to get overkill with Ritual Dagger. Let's take the gold instead. Especially with Courier, it might translate into more collectibles. So speaking of, I think I have to buy cards here. I don't think I'll use the mob bank. Yeah, let's buy some good cards. Let's take Empty Fist, Crescendo, Carve Reality. Should I just focus on attacks? Third eye is fine. So is Deceive Reality. I think I'll focus on attacks here. Wheel Kick, Flying Sleeves, Sands of Time, Follow-Up, Sash Whip, Just Lucky, Signature Move, Empty Fist again, another conclude. Oh, I can't afford it anymore. Alright, well, I bought as much as I could. I don't think I got to collect most on any of those, though. Alright, Centurion and Mystic with 15 incoming. Let's start with Talk to the Hand, Bowling Bash. Okay. Then Sash Whip, Foresight, and a regular strike. Alright, so about that. So here, Empty Fist, Fear New, they're not that useful. Actually, yeah, they're still attacks. I think I'll take them. Oh, this is where I should get overkill, right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I think I'll speed this up, and I'll be back when I'm ready to get overkill. I just said that as I killed. I forgot how much strength I have. This was the best time to get overkill. Alright, I missed it. Hopefully I'll get overkill again. Let's take another Fear No Evil here. I got a little too excited there. Let's dig one more time for Strike. Dummy cards contain Strike, deal 3 additional damage. And then let's try to tackle the champ here. Alright, 12 incoming. This is why I wanted to use the Entropy Brew. Worst Normality, it is not coming up anytime soon. Alright, let's drink this, and this, as well as the Power Potion. Rush on Battle Hymn, Devotion. Not a huge fan. Let's take the Battle Hymn. And then drink the Entropy Brew. I needed a block push, and I did get it. Alright. So let's do Talk to the Hand, Battle Hymn. Study. Then drink the block potion, because I don't have another choice. Should I throw the Fear Potion? Let's do that as well. Then do Strike 1, Strike 2, and Empty Fist. Okay. There's no reason to drink the Regen Potion here either. Alright. Okay, 12 incoming. Another Talk to the Hand is great. Let's do that. Then Carve Reality. I need 2 attacks, right? So I can do something. I can just play the Smites. Kind of want to keep the Flying Sleeves for emergencies. Okay. Alright, 24. I still don't have the Normality, right? It is going to take a while to get to. I do have to see Reality and the safety from it. I can do Vigilance, Empty Fist, giving me energy back. Beautiful. Then do Deceive Reality. I kind of want to save the safety if I can. So let's do Smite. I can just fill the defend with the defend, and then can I play the Foresight? That might be helpful in getting rid of the Normality. Okay. Alright, so let me look into my draw pile. So Normality is coming up. I think I can get rid of all of these safely. Okay. And then, yeah, the Pain is fine. Normality is showing up next turn. Or I can finish up with a Wheel Kick. That's not a bad choice. Oh, actually, the enemy is transforming. Did not notice that. Do I have a way to enter Wrath? Do I have a Meditate? No, the Eruption is coming up fairly late. I think that's fine. Let's do Fear No Evil, Strike, and then Wheel Kick. That way I'll draw the Normality and don't have to deal with it. Okay. Did not notice how much damage I had dealt already. Okay, 32. That is not horrible. I do have a Wave the Hand. That might not be enough. There's a Sash Whip 2. Do I have a way to exit Wrath? I do not. I have a Gambler's Brew. That might give me an Eruption. Let's start with... should I do Sash Whip? That might be better. Let's do Sash Whip for weakness. Okay, 24. I have 12 already. Plus 5, not quite enough. So yeah, I think I need to get to the Eruption. I also need to find a way to still exit Wrath. So yeah, I need to get rid of at least 5 cards, ideally 6. So yeah, let's use the Gambler's Brew. Get rid of 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, I think. Okay. Because now I can do something like... wait, I need to be in Calm. So let's do Fear No Evil first, then Eruption. Then follow up Sash Whip. Can I get another good attack? I think I'm not that far from being able to kill here. Let's do Just Lucky. And then Sash Whip. Alright, beautiful. Okay, perfect this one. Had to use my Entropy Brew. I'm glad I saved it. Was that a second Normality? Yeah, it was. That's annoying. We got Establishment Wish. I will skip this. I could have had 2 wishes already. Black Star, I mean, again, would make Wing Boots more likely. I don't think I need Senko. I don't think I need Level Choker. Let's take the Black Star. At least I'm just sure Relic when defeated. Again, not the best relic in this case, but I do think for a potential Wing Boots, it might be very useful. Alright, so 1, 2. Only 2 lead paths on the right. Left side doesn't have 2 lead paths, only 1 lead path. The right side only has 2 question mark rooms, so if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 question mark rooms. That is actually... Wait, is that enough for the Mr. Mission modifier? Because I thought I had 5 on each act. So is skipping an elite worth it? Left side does have a shop later on. That might translate into another collector bonus or 2. And I would like to get, actually, well, I definitely have enough curses, but I would like to get extra gold event. I think I'm going to risk it. Let's skip the guaranteed elite to get both Mr. Machine and a higher chance of getting raining money and possibly more collector bonuses in the shop. Wait, did the right side have a shop? It did have an early shop where I only had like, I would have had only less than 200 gold. So I think this is the right strategy. Let's try to get overkill here, huh? Against a Repulsor. I think that should be doable. So let's do Empty Fist, Fear No Evil. Alright, then Strike, Fear No Evil again, and then I'll just use the Orichalcum. Okay. Alright, yeah, I think I'll speed this up. I'll try to not to deal damage, so I'll speed this up. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back. The Windmill Strike is rated to 100 damage while in Wrath. Unfortunately, I missed when I was in Divinity. Thanks to Demaru, I only had 90 damage with the Windmill Strike, so fine. We got a Fair in the Bottle, Third Eye, Empty Fist. Didn't I have 2 Empty Fists already? Oh, I had already had 4. Never mind. Alright, let's take a Third Eye then. Didn't realize I already had a collect bonus on the Empty Fist. Okay. Alright, here AoE damage is a problem. Other than the Bowling Bash, of course. Let's do Bowling Bash here. And then do Carve Reality. I think I'll do Empty Fist because I have to meditate, then do Smite, and then meditate back. Probably the... Oh, actually, Bowling Bash would have been a good thing to meditate back. Alright, everyone is attacking me here. Oof, and I got the Normality. Alright, let's do Carve Reality. That's not enough for the backliner. Here, Carve Reality, then follow up. And then Smite. Okay. So next turn I have the Sands of Time, plus the... well, one other decent attack card should be enough. Beautiful. Alright, Conclude Protect. Didn't I already have a Protect? I definitely don't have any Concludes, right? For some reason I thought I picked up a Protect, but no, I didn't. Still, Protect is probably better. Let's take that. Okay. Yeah, here, Might Plus might be, yeah, not bad. Not a huge fan of any of those. Dark Shackles might be fine. Yeah, fine. Alright, I'll take the Deep Breath here. Here, I'll take the Dark Shackles in here. Might as well take another Deep Breath. I don't think I need the Enlightenment. Okay. Alright, gained free gold. Didn't get... I was hoping for the Normality event, and there it is. Beautiful. Okay, so I can go crazy at the shop. I think that was a good decision to go for this path then. And then I'm going to stick on the left to get 3 more question mark rooms, and then the late shop. Beautiful. Alright, so let's start off with Flying Sleeves, get rid of you, then do follow-up. Let me see what the Deep Breath gives me. Hopefully not Normality. It did not. Instead, let's do Vigilance and Wait. Okay. Alright, this guy's not attacking. That's good. Let's do Prostrate, Dark Shackles, Empty Fist, and I'm gonna risk playing the Crescendo here. I'll save the Windmill Strike though. It's very risky because I know I'm going to get attacked next turn by this guy. Alright, so I can't do both signature move. I can do Empty Fist though. Actually, let's do Tranquility, then Empty Fist. Alright, it gives me energy back to be able to do follow-up. Windmill Strike and signature move, but let me first see if there's anything I can grab here. Not really, right? Yeah. So, unfortunately, wasn't able to protect this one. Just got a little unlucky, and I didn't have an Entropic Root to save me there. Let's do the Talk to the Hand, then Fear No Evil, and let's see what the Breath... Maybe the Breath is not that good of an idea. Maybe reshuffled cards I don't want into my draw pile. Maybe, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that. I should think about that a little more. Let's do Simmering Fury, Carve Reality, Inner Peace, and I think I'll do Meditate to bring back the Wheel Kick, because next turn with Simmering Fury I'll be in Wrath. Okay. Being attacked by quite a bit. Let's do Talk to the End, Bowling Bash, and then Wheel Kick. Awesome. Alright, we got Lantern Slash come with additional energy, and Nunchaku every time play 10 attacks get extra energy, Prostrate, Empty Mind. I don't think I have any of those. If so, yeah, I guess I'll take Empty Mind, the extra card draw, especially because I have Violet Lotus. Can be really useful. Here I got Captain's Wheel at the start of your third turn, gain 14 or 18 block. Okay. And then here, I would hate to lose the Eruption, but Foresight is also really good. Dono Deca at the end. Oh, I did not notice that. It makes a sound when you click on it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is tough. I think I'll lose the Foresight. I like the other cards too much. I like the Foresight as well, but I think I'm okay losing it. Got a Decay here, as well as Meat on the Bone. If your HP is added below 50% at the end of combat, deal 12 HP. Beautiful. And then here I got the Writhing Mouth. I could get a curse of that one. I'm not sure how necessary it is. So let's wave the hand. Fear no evil is probably not necessary. Still, it is a good, decent amount of damage. Let's do Smite here, 11. Let's do Strike and see if I can fish out the curse. I'll do... Oh, I can't do Signature Move. Let's do Windmill Strike. Okay. No curse yet. 15. Let's do Empty Fist, Fear no evil. And I probably don't need to be Empty Fist a second time. Yeah, there's the curse. Beautiful. Also gives me max HP, which is always nice. Alright, 15. So here, let's see what the breath gives me. For an influence, for an unload, that's not bad. Let's take it. Let's do Bowling Bash, Deceive Reality, Unload, and then, oh, I just got the safety, right? Actually, wait, Unload is enough to kill. Beautiful. Alright, got a Gambler's Brew, Crescendo, Crush Joints. I always wanted a Crescendo. I do have one, actually, I do have one Crescendo too. I don't have a Crush Joints for some reason I thought it was the other way around. Let's take a second Crescendo then. Okay, probably want to focus on... Ooh, there's a block potion. I'll buy that. Nothing else, though. Let's focus on cards. So, Fear Potion, Bowling... Or, not Fear Potion. Bowling Bash, I only have one of, and Fear No Evil, I have two. So, let's take a third. And then, I already have enough Empty Fist. Let's take Tantrum, Conclude. And now I got locked out about the Empty Fist. So, let's focus on skills. So, Crescendo, Pressure Points, Empty Mind, Worship, Empty Body, Simmering Fury, Crescendo again. Alright, 3 values total. 4. I think I got Collect Bonus on the Evaluate. Maybe on the Protectors. Okay, now I got locked out by the Wishes here. So, yeah, let's do the Empty Fist after all. And then another Fear No Evil. That's great. Cut Through Fate, Weave. These are all decent cards. Yeah, I don't see anything that jumps out of being horrible. So, yeah, this is pretty good. Good job. Spent almost all my gold there. And then turning left here. Okay. Here I got Shame, number 2, as well as Meal Ticket, where we enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Yeah, and I'm glad I didn't go for Highland. I would have gotten so many duplicates, and it would have been quite a bit painful to remove all of them. Alright, Tantrum is a lot of damage, and there's a Conclude as well. Let's do Tantrum, and then Conclude is 50. That is enough for everything here. Beautiful. Alright, Tranquility, Protect. How many Tranquilities did I have? Just 2. Let me try to take a third one, hoping to get a Collect Bonus on that. Okay. And then here, I could get another curse if I'm careful. Flash of Steel, Clumsy. Alright. Wish, Talk to the End. I would love another Talk to the End. Eruption, Flash of Steel. I could take the Flash of Steel. Can't take the Wish. You know what? Should I do Clumsy or Flash of Steel? Let's do the Clumsy here. Okay. Alright. And, yeah, Final Rest Site. Actually, let's take here one more time. Although I guess at this one we lose, doesn't matter. Tungsten Rod. When you lose HP, lose 1 less. That might be the, yeah, the best relic that I could have gotten here. Alright, Dono Deca, let's drink the Regen Potion, drink the Liquid Bronze Potion. I have the Normality too, that's annoying, especially on turn 1. I can get rid of it, but, hang on, what if I do Deep Breath? Let's do that first. Oh, I was hoping, I needed to reshuffle something, I messed up. I'm sorry, I'm gonna reload. Because I messed up, I needed to have something in my discard pile, that would have forced a reshuffle, and without it, it basically just did a card draw. So let me drink these again. Okay. And then basically do something like Sash Whip and then do Deep Breath. Okay, so now I'm hoping the Normality is not an opening it. It is not. I still need to get to block, which I can get to the third eye after the Fear No Evil, right? So if I get rid of everything here, that's unfortunate, but yeah, nothing better I can do. So yeah, let's get rid of everything here. Okay. Alright. And then here I can do Empty Mind. Okay. Not gonna be enough block, right? There's an Evaluate coming out after this. Let's do Fear No Evil, Sash Whip, Third Eye. Okay, this looks fine next turn. Alright, and then I have to drink the block potion too, right? Which is a waste and a shame, but what can I do? Okay. Alright, 26. There's a Talk to the End I can apply to the frontliner. Not a bad idea. I am running out of energy though. Protect the 16. I need another 10, so evaluate 2 evaluates. I think that's the only thing I can do here. Protect and 2 evaluates to be fully defended. Okay. Another 26. I do have 18 here. That's good. Normality is showing up next turn. I might have trouble here. Alright, let's do Talk to the Hand. Do I want to do Empty Fist or do I want to save it for next turn? Next turn I do have Tantrum and Empty Fist. I don't have extra card draw, I should be fine. Alright, so let's do Carve Reality. I need to play 3 attacks, which I can't, unless I gain energy. So let's do Empty Fist, gain energy. Then do Reach Heaven. Actually, I can also do Swivel, right? So let's do Smite and then Swivel. Okay. Alright, 32. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to defend against that. There's a Deep Breath, I guess my hope is on that. Let's do Tantrum. Then follow up. Sands of Time, 68. I never got Overkill. Actually, can I get rid of this guy? I can get rid of this guy. Okay, good. What about next turn? Next turn I'm going to have trouble, right? So I think I'll use the Deep Breath again. Let's do Tranquility. Then Deep Breath. Let's see if that changes things. Slightly. There's a Worship that I can't use next turn. I can't get to it. Is there anything else I can do? Yeah, I messed up. I relied too much on the Deep Breath, and that was a matter of bad luck, or good luck, and I just didn't have it. Wait, I don't have enough to kill here, right? Oh no, I have it with the Wreath of Flame. Wow, that was a close one. That was a very close one. Okay, I got a Wraith at the end, which is a duplicate, so I'm glad I didn't go for Highlander. 1548, that's not too bad. I feel like I got some good amount of collectibles. Yeah, I got 5 of them. Beautiful. Also was able to get... Wait, when did I get Overkill? Oh, right, when I stalled that phone fight. Right. Okay, so I perfected 3 of the 5 elites. I did miss the Book of Stabbing, and then the... what did I miss on Act 3? No, I got the one Act 3. The first one, the Grumman... No, the... No, wait, I thought I perfected everything. Which ones did I miss? I know the Book of Stabbing was one. I forgot. I missed another one then. Was it the Gremlin? No. Oh, right. It was the Lagavulin. Not the Lagavulin. The Riptomancer at the end, right. I got all the bosses. I like Shiny. Raining Money thanks to the Normality event. Mr. Machine thanks to skipping that elite at the end. Overkill and Combo were useful. Because of that extra skipped elite, I think I was also able to get at least 2 collector bonuses extra. I got Pauper and Subidian stuffed. And Cursed, of course, everyone would have gotten that. Yeah, very happy with that. 1548. Let's see where that puts me in the rankings. If I had fought another fight, would have had 10 points more. Yeah, I am 7th right now. 2 points above Gemino. That makes me think that Gemino did the same thing that I did, which is to skip an elite on Act 3. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. And then Peltz ended up with 18 points less. That makes me think that Peltz didn't do that. He probably went for the 2 guaranteed elite path. That would explain the point difference. Yeah, Mike got exactly 50 points less than me, so that could explain. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people did the calculation that I did at the beginning, which was like, you can probably, if you hit a shop at the end, especially if you get the Normality event, you can probably hit more collector bonuses than you would if you fought another third act elite. So yeah, very happy with the score. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the draft deck, vintage, and deadly events modifiers. So yeah, a lot of people enjoyed the draft deck. I think most people, just like me, went for orbs and zero-cost cards, although with some exceptions, I'll mention in a second. First of all, you have Peltz with 1508, great score from Peltz. Gemino with 1504, not far behind. Gemino perfected 6 of the 7 elites. Now, interestingly, Gemino mentioned that he took the same path as me. He ended up still getting Mr. Machine, so that means if you maximize elites, you wouldn't have gotten Mr. Machine yesterday. That means that Gemino did also sort of balance elites with question mark rooms, but unfortunately just missed 1 elite somehow. I think a few people had that. I'm not sure if that was just me getting really lucky or everybody else getting really unlucky, but yeah, I was able to get 8 elites total, and Gemino and others only got 7. But was able to affect all the bosses as well. Got 8 collectibles, which is insane. I was only able to get 3, which I think is what most were able to get. So Gemino was able to get an amazing score thanks to 8 collectibles. Now Gemino mentioned he did not go for Pauper from the get-go, so he he didn't get locked out of the shop with all the rare cards, which is what happened to me. I had about 1,000 gold left over, and literally every single card in the shop with Courier was a rare card. So, and I already had removed, I believe, Normality, so I couldn't take a rare card, unlock it, and then remove it again. So yeah, unfortunately I missed left a bunch of gold on the table, so Gemino did not have that problem. Also was able to get Overkill and Combo, so congratulations for a well-deserved top 20 finish. Then you have me here with 1455. I perfected 6 of the 8 elites, all the bosses, got 3 collector bonuses. I from the beginning thought I should go for collectors, and then I think the very first relic was Courier. That made the decision easier later. I also got membership card. I think there was probably space for more if I decided not to go for Pauper, but yeah, fine. I was able to get Pauper. I also got Mr. Machine. Did not get Overkill. I never really had a good chance to use a Dark Orb. I was able to get Combo though thanks to the NC top, and also missed the time modifier. Then you have Goldbeer with 1454. Goldbeer mentioned that he perfected 5 elites on all the bosses, got 6 collectibles, which is pretty good. Was able to get Overkill and Combo, but didn't get the time and Pauper modifier. Still, great run, and I think Goldbeer enjoyed that one as well. Then next you have Alex with 1402. Alex perfected 5 of the 7 elites. Mentioned that just like Gemino on Act 3, he only got 2 elites, and even though he took pretty much the same path as me, so was able to get Mr. Machine, also got all the bosses and 3 collector bonuses. Mentioned that in the draft deck stage, he already started off going for collector bonuses, and then Alex was one of the people who went for Frost Orbs and we call it zero cost cards. He also picked up an early bias cognition and then was able to remove it at the end to get Pauper. And then interestingly, Alex mentioned that he did get the normality event with the 99 gold, but then mentioned that he only got 1,085 gold total. I suspect that was a typo. I suspect that Alex was able to get the reigning money modifier, or maybe he meant 1,800 gold, not 1,080. Anyway, then next you have David here with 1391. David perfected 5 of the 7 elites, just like me. Actually, no, David, unlike me, did not maximize question mark rooms as much as I think me and others did. So David did get 1 Fury lead on Act 2 and also missed the Mr. Mission modifier. Was able to get all the bosses, got 3 collector bonuses, was able to get Overkill thanks to a Dark Orb against the Act 3 boss. Missed combo though, and also didn't get the normality event, so did not get the reigning money modifier. You can check out his Twitch stream if you're interested. And next you have PJam here with 1383. That's actually also the score that Malzahn would have gotten if his run was recorded. Unfortunately, Malzahn mentioned that his internet broke out, so he got 1383 as well, but that run didn't get recorded. He was able to pick all these 7 elites, and just like a few others, did not get that 3rd elite on Act 3, third elite on Act 3. He also perfected all the bosses, got 3 collector bonuses. Interestingly, Malzahn's RNG was different, and he was offered the apparitions, which I don't think anybody else was able to get. So yeah, the 3 collector bonuses included one of the apparitions. Also missed the Insignifiant modifier because he didn't want to go super crazy at that last shop, because he didn't want to bloat the deck with too many bad cards, especially with the apparitions. I can definitely see that, but it did cost him some points there. He did go for a deck with lots of reprograms. So my title mentioned that I did a few hologram chains. David mentioned that he did some sweeping beam chains, and then Malzahn used reprograms. And he mentioned that with all the reprograms, he was pretty much invincible. That was kind of interesting. He did miss Overkill. He thought he would have been able to get it against the Nemesis by just stacking enough reprograms. Unfortunately, wasn't able to do that. He also missed the combo modifier, which he also thought he would be able to easily get with this with the Unseen Top, but it just never worked out. But yeah, and then Malzahn mentioned that it was a fun atypical defect run. I can definitely see that. Then next you have Georgia with 1377, and Grimgoth just barely missing top 100 with 1363. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.